Well, you see, for me marching, that was a brace out of video to Adom TV. I see a share the anonymous say, Nnawotwe Yi me any day, bro. Me the question sempa. Good morning, baby biao. Me name say we are very interested in what the ekoso on my emo. Starting on social media, fix the country. Now, fortunately, the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, and then you may be able to judge. Jiri say, I'm going to fix the country, no. But no, crane say area or district or regional or a DNA or I was here to me fix it. Now, what you do, me so and I pay. And you have bigger for Atnasia. If the bobo who near share, be my quenya mo to me a join again. Baby, I will be, and also the one who want to be fix the country. And then you fix it. Good morning. You try one by a bar, and you have bigger for me fias. Right, I was saying, Simon Akwaba, I was watching me trying one by me. I said, before the commercial break, fix the country. I started on social media, but I say, I be just to say, I want my money. The one I do man to me. Because say, be anywhere I be fix it. I buy any juma that no crabbing, and a woman be bobo. Come out being Deputy Communications Director for the New Patriotic Party. Or joining me. Come out, me more Akwaba, be aboko there.
Major Sominia.
Great. You better that's the best for and yet. Kamal Dean Kwana Jumedi or Wasso. Honorable Anthony J. Mensah, DC, SCTV North, for joining here. Honorable Memakwaba.
Major Sominia Boko, Nyamiadum,
SCTV North, and Yamakoye.
Nyamiadum.
Wait. I was here, Monshan, so say A+, ever join here via Zoom, and I face so, okay, A+, and you'll be joining here. Manasi Azure, ever join here via Zoom. You ever call University of Ghana campus. Nafe, any school for any Biswa Coaching, come on, indeed. It's called social media. I know you to say me good son. Once again, Nnawotwe Yi me now she. Me didn't question sempa in fiasia. And to come out being the question is, Mujili say more fix the country, no? Is that the case?
As in Pamedase, but me chia ahwefo na mensanche minu so honorable Anthony Mensah na wankasa me wish you well. Na musulmi fo nyina ye nyina ye observe Ramadan yi. Nyame ya adoma by Tuesday towards Wednesday, no. Na say one come in Komua, will bring it to the end. Na Mestre Enra National Chief Imam the communique be eba out and our correspondence be by out say. Last year, ya intimi anya because of COVID-19, no. Intimi anko a normal Eid al-Fitr celebration prayers, no. So na this year so ye be ye so na so e was say ye make sure say COVID-19 protocols no ye dey kiri na oba be ya ye nyen of huge gathering they say na ye call Independence Square any other areas no mia ye wo Ghana ha nyina no ye wo mosque kese wo ha ye juma prayers e ho na obi abekọ akwakọ observe na numbers no so e was say ye hwe na increase social distancing any nose masks ni nyina na ebo modern atmedi so pepepe as I say you say to obey the Almighty Allah is to obey what your leaders have also given you for your own safety the mesre say yetima bompaya ba bedru hadie ma nya bibia ebetimi abako say yen paya ya boy ya and of course and I believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has accepted our prayer. That's my first call. Now may wish the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana and Ramadan Kareem, because of course he's also observing it, and his wife as well. To the President, his support for the Muslim community, and so may wish him well, and I hope say ye nyina be bompire amano, asan bompire man the Chief of Staff ni obi bia okanwa or ye appointee of this government. Ye kan ho asem na ni omon DCC na. Na asempa maka ne say awie no. Na me kai ye ho say oman ya ye ka say yem fixi. Ye mi say ye ho ehi na efri abe hi na edru ahi na eko as oman. Ghana, we are lucky. Me ka say we are lucky. 1957 enya independence.
Yeah.
1957. How many years down the line? Yakwe nima anasa yakwe chiri. We are lucky in the sense that civil war major one be a NC Ghana da. Apart from these coups, packets of coups, yenyaye akwako do hano. Na meteme ho ase anasa ye understand ye ho ye time communicate freedom I wo ho a ye time free from 57 to where we are no. I think say whoever or ye very objective. Ebeka say Ghana has actually grown to a level. But it means say there's more room for improvement. Obia ni ho. In fact, we are saying no, Yakupon abo we are saying one move we are saying yen nipa, ye bit my perfect. Onon kwa na perfect. Obia ni ho beka say from 57 to where we are no, we have not been able to at least chalk success. Me nyini bia. Now so me kai pa say as a very young man in the north. Now me who said that time no obi wa bicycle e your community no isikeni. Bicycle. Even me when I was young. So papa to bicycle man wa. Say papa isikeni pa bicycle. And that is how we went. Me sha say school e Presbyterian primary. Every man call Umaria primary. I saw the lecturer me who said at least society was quite a difficult society because that time no motorbike say teacher near and a headmaster but me talk motorbike no just said the entire community was the richest man ene me no ke say enkola sebi omunu bebia or the necessary the pocket man no akoto motorbike. We are complaining of menace of accidents and all that because everybody have access to that. Me he krano farming was quite a difficult task because inputs are yedi farming no was a difficult thing. You me say Ghana and ne at the same. I just read a piece. Rains are just about to start.
Yeah.
Abanwe Atima registered 1.7 million farmers already under planting for food and jobs just last week. 1.7 million farmers yet may register more. You be born with farming implements. Ama inputs, I should say. No muntimin kwaben. You be say Ghana kwe chira na say Ghana kwe ni. You me say you see these are critical questions. And these are critical matters. I will say you share from that spectacle. Na say you say you be able to say. Na you say oh let me just criticize for criticizing sake. Sabi. Yes na na be cry yen ton yen mine ye. I'm not against anybody going to criticize the government because I am for it. Because your man upon nankasa say, yam for pressure into a bind so. That is why pressure groups are allowed even by the constitution. Na yenti honum, na say yantime ankasa, yentime an criticize ya, yentime entime de improve. Tina omampenyinka say, don't be medicino, don't be spectators, be citizens of this country. Just say he's somebody who is out there for critique. Come on. Only banswa, fabra, nefa, I find say evidences. Eka hon, na yina who say asema wukai emu odru, na yentime enko enim. Omu aba emu a, obi criticize na edidi na tam no. Me dey me support it. Obi tre na adwen a, wo so tre na wadwen. Na twe na adwen besi so say asema wukai, wonyina so eye den. Me so menyina so eye den. Na yenyina yetima tumpon. Obi a obejija abi obi atem bia on social media no. I come out din. I am against it.
Okay,
because
come on.
The president himself says
that's a quick one. That's a quick one. Honorable member also. As a citizen,
yes.
What you say countries, country, sectors be or I was here fix here.
Why not? I just told you, say me catch will say, oh share ye abakosema. Baby ye free ni baby edu.
Oh, but planting for food and jobs. 1.7 million.
I just no, it's an example I gave because of your forward match.
Okay.
And I will be say ne was say you fix it.
Fix it.
It's obvious. Ye nkoto aba kwa. Na anu ayekoto aba 2020. Ghana ye kwa koto aba no. Na NDC the manifesto ebetuja.
Come on,
I am answering your question, but see, it's important to premise the answer.
Maybe a specific question.
That is the point.
Which sectors? Ebia, agri sector, you solve it, you fix it. But energy sector, you fix it. Which sectors? And I would dream say, you fix it.
As I'm probably mistake I hear. You first to born in Yinamba by 19 your baby.
There be, come out. Specific question. Which sectors? And here fixing. In your opinion,
every
in your view.
Single sector in this country like I told you, it's not a perfect society. Still needs improvement.
Okay.
Every single sector.
Okay. Now,
even obvious, it is not just registering them 1.7 million. It is not just about just getting fertilizers. You still need further improvement. Okay. It will be some question say which specific sector. Make a choice say every single sector, including Yankasa, Subai, the way we behave, and also Eka.
Okay.
Sebi. Obia okoko ton oil na say won't news no. Obi ton palm oil. Na you see the calabi akoko mix palm oil no. Editon and no air buying.
Come on, Kamal Dean, Deputy Communications Director for the New Patriotic Party, but what joining and what you do? And I will show you. Manasi Azure Awoni and then Chichikama Manasi. What's the main camera watching?
Hey, Minia, my channel.
Hello, Manasi. Okay, too bad MC Lucy Manasi via Zoom, but you better try to be connecting. But A+ so ebeba ababe join here. But yentie be musician kwa okesi ekaye yentie.
Like-minded people want fix country now. Then you can't do that. Fix yourself. You fix yourself. You fix yourself. My house 3 months this no water. Meanwhile every month water bill they come. How can you fix yourself when you don't even have water to bath? The water we go drink, them bath, they give Chinese people. They make them dig gold for inside. They spoil all the water. Now people say fix country now, you say fix yourself. You will fix yourself when you no get water to bath, when you no get light to steady. As a now politician, my coins be an HSF Jimmy Kwa Masa.
Me a modern swag, me get Ghana flag, and I know this slag. Let me do my thing, share my routine, say me can say my buffet.
Okay, we see a musician kwa okesi, and I'll tell you, and then I also walk on, and be more akwenya more joining, but I call Honorable Anthony J. Mensah, DCS City of Honorable, and specifically area Galamsey war.
Yeah, that's it.
Galamsey war.
Yes,
Galamsey war. Makwanye, Beboa, ensure some who are doing, and you can't fix the country. A bow district at the end of the day, you see a fix.
Yo, Dedikai, Mammy Nasi. Since the first time I'm a day bomb of shoes, and then the Akonya Sonokona, Mania. I'm in fact Korea, so I'm in Chairman Penny and Adam Kakufuado, and then Hokani, I'm Rebecca. Now, face so Vice President Alaji, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. There's Sabri or more, or a quanchina or more chene dia bo, Empire diama or mine. Nothing my Kumi Krum, Kenya, City Finoff, actually, another matter, Kunya or more. My hen for ne and the crew for more, and I'm a party. The class ni sa face the country ya okay no yenyina yate na me ne obia o kase face the country no me nye obia anye chinyi gidi se obia o ka bibi e de afa dwumadi a ampanyi na na kwakufu ado odie hu se eye adwenkyere a wo kyere no oni frɛ se eye constructive criticism wo kyere na adwene de a gidi se ne kwaso na enkoba se ye kyere ya dwen na ye de atemdidie ne niema bi efrem dabi sade mitie mini o kasa kama ba de wo wie no wo wie yie ka de musician ya wo wie yie ya wo wie yie ni se ase o de atemdidie mum na ebam president ye kasa wo say we should continue to be citizens and not spectators nti wo hu ade na abeka mfonso bia ani ho oba mikro mu sade obisa question ya asuti enough no kwasam ne se mampanyini waye bia maye a onwie ye na asuti enough ni eni hospital na ye health center ne wo nyame adom sesi am no kasa aba bebie de community na nkasa aboa boy sika no ne bri ya so from 2017 besi nei aye adwuma amane o course asuti enough ye was asuti enough district health district hospital e wo sesi am no kasa ye no dan chen a ensu asem ampanyini affects nsuo e was asuti enough was Tiffin off, the entire make us answer. Caneno, best 2017 basin, you know. Obi a free a crass but DC or bar no bunsio, a dear goo, a dim, a day betray DC, sir. In see our nom, I want a crass in me. The question me who is our Nameraho. You have a free 40% in you. And I'm not say communities actually who are sharing in other. It was you. This are in Sufia and I'm for no more the betray a officer. It may be. Yeah, I can't crabby not to say. Across the district there, then you any problem. Oh, no. Fix the country now of Omoka. I am pa. I will say a fix it. Nemum. Young map panic. I said, was shall see free 2017. A brows far kun you say Montpellier. You never kai Sabrano. Na doom sonny ade na ho. If you Sabran me see a name no kase. Yeah, I had that experience 2016, 2015 doom sonny me. Or fix it. Near ka ngumasia, near head nursing training allowances and ade. Or fix it in your bedroom. And tea was share in the second 4 years as you know. I feel when I was somewhere and I will know.
And about last year, my penny declare year of rose. Still what kind?
No crossem. A kind will so
this year. A year of rose part 2.
Yes.
What kind?
And correct.
The common crop for.
Sir, if you true,
and consider ben number fix it.
No Cassia, Menemi MP Casai, the Chiano, Minia Patrick Bano. Or catch them say, and nay, or nay, your original minister, Honorable George Abuachi, and Kofi Jobua, or Bayakon, Asia, a office.
The whole of last year, went me and Shia. From January to December, you see Afifo from January to May, Afina Mushia Bedrin, a quine.
And yet, Afina Mushia. Contract na ye adwuma no e be duru ba bi no ojai
oye fi
oye free hwidiem e be duru Kenya ase oye drains e wo mu nyina se kwa ne free hwidiem e hwidiem Kenya ase road
na ojai
na community roads walk town roads e wo but there was bibia na e was say omosan come back because according to the contractor na adwuma bi wo ho a o hwe contract sam no na adwuma na e wo ho na eso na was go back to Highways Authority.
And about one gen this is sika mo here, but be fix the country no. Mo nim baby amu benye scanning fi. Mo nibi. That is the fact. And among country Ghana for say mo ni scam no fix the country. Ghana for side.
If I show you the press say you need sika dey fix the country. Bibia no eye hihye. Ehwe dwumadi aban dia. Nya wurudu nko an wo ye no Ghana ha. Nyama bilbi no ye. Ye nyina dia dance no ya na nkra ko school no mu school fees. And they free senior high no I bet now I'm a Ghana for another couple on the fix it.
And she said my fix free senior high now come the for a chroma ya there on Jenny say or some fix the economy no so
you know it goes why you fix it e will still fix it and it goes why you fix it now my you fix it a free last year March ABC no you know dia dance here the COVID-19 kwan or the afaso now the whole world amaya omubo ho modern e wo COVID time ya Ghana ye ni to ye ka amaya e boy ho modern no mu bi enti du ba bi a ya hwehwe emfiri sa bia ye ho ye hwe amana mo mamfanyini ne mpanyimfo atua enam no mienu ye te ase a ye te ha ye di nkomo e fa oman hu
Anamida so no bo Antonio James DCS Tiffin of what joining and I watch Jumedie and I'll go so I will share Manasi Azure freelance journalist what joining Manasi what me come watching.
Yeah, minia Bema.
Manasi bibi abako there.
Yamiado me hoye pa.
Okay, me bacho mo project Manasi ma me share na nke bebo. Manasi indeed fix the country. Nanka demo ne beba so please for secure injunction. My question is say sectors ben and aban was say immediately of fixing Ghana for mo tom.
Sectors say also aban fixing there me hu ne say a door so pa because Osho my way your problems no that doesn't ye. Na ye canona I was say ye jitu say I find be apa or ye be. And change me say ye ranana adodan kwakufado. Obedi ade so man penny de 1 year she. Obi kasa meneno enyintum. Obi kasa meneno enyintum. Why any dear?
Nia I was see a cancel say problems na yes on fix no. Make me aka say enye say wonon kwa anasembra on ba ye ya na problems ni na e ba ye obetu bi enti and also I'll see it to the right perspective but ye kan we are near I say ye hu say on minor problems no endorse na ono ba ye no instead of fixing the or the bill so the car me tie ni okasa ya sa me kasa sisia na ka nyema biblo mo ye Abraham Mahama was so away a quine idea woman day a campaign with true article be said any idiot can borrow and build infrastructure and boast. And then so me Simo BM say any idiot can borrow and pay school fees. A year expression be a say anybody at Tana so be a kekebet me a year near normally or mobile muscle my we see yen kobo busia ne amfa si school adan me ne wa ye to betimi abobusia si school we here special skills bia we here can offer atana said Dr. Bami economics say fa kobo busia na fa si school na amamwo no ye de kwechire kakra na ye hwe ye hia na ye woniama bia e wo senka yetumi ehu se Ghana fo eno ne se indicators bia ye mampeni Kufuado emra no ye opposition leader wo mo kasa no mo ka se Ghana ye osika pa Dr. Bamia Kachere so no ye djuma ewo ye friend was saying Bank of Ghana na onim se sika e ho pa na at the time ni omoka say ema ye brand say sika no ye bi mu ewia enti ye to aba ema om na yi John Mahama efri so a wo mo ba ehia kra se o mebo busua sa loopholes na o mine fa so hwere sika no wo mo be hwe no masia no kwan na wo mo de sa sika no ayempuntu juma your stories ni bia mia kasama ye investigation na se hwehwemo ma hu se asema na omo kan de na no pre so ba no keta se share ne proya ye ka ho asema ye di ho abobo o ma yi mu a enchemra no mo kasa na me no mo ya adwen pa asema o si ebisa ne so mo ba ye no eden anamon e no mutufa efa ho so wo hwe November 2016 one of the last press conferences at MPPA, woman de Zoom Lion, and John Mahama, eto a pampan so na Ghana fue. Ye musika na mo ewono. John Mahama and a Zoom Lion, o ma fa kwamboni bi so a ye bom krono. Na contracts yi do na enye na mmom ye ti a John Mahama entime ntwa contract ni mu ne chese ono. Emfaso na eba sa kronobo contract yi mu no. Onya ho faso anase oka ho bi ena omudi enti na wontime ensi anokwan ene da ya ye kasai sa contract na omo say Zoom Lion ne Mahama ebo omina po a eno nti e osenke yato aba eyi Mahama free so no Kufuado bae no dodo na eda so ekoso womo say sanitation tax ni nyina kind of fuel prices na ekosoro na ye sanitation tax ya womo say womo de ebe sanitation ho adwuma na obi bia otie me a owo assembly bia e wo Ghana from half asini adeko boku to pagani asifo nyina no wo metumi akoma assembly kwa kobisa senior sanitation contracts yi ama assemblies no sika nka oso mo de mpuntu dwuma mo ntumi nye bie wo mo wo wo apraprafo no eno ye contract different na wo mo pra wie na mo sesa enwura no akoto atwene a Bola na districts ni mu na and also a contract different. I have a sanitation improvement contract. Now, one day got two Bola na assemblies, no more assemblies, do one almost show Bola no. Now, no, uncle, see how massa sign contract for a friend of landfills management contract. Averagely, assembly be around 80,000 cedis every quarter. In a year, no chia by 320,000 cedis. And can this kind of 3.2 billion cedis. Ye chia na assemblies ni bia sa bola no kra eja ena ya ye de ehye. Na ye chia sa no mo wie nso a wo mo another contract be a fumigation contract assemblies no echi. And see contracts are marking can we and 9 so far. Now mo wie nso a Ministry of Local Government esa sign fumigation contract for fraud. Now me who say Ministry of Health and so sign contract be and see a different fumigation. Na National Health Insurance ye chia domelevo edis esa charge zoom line na yese mo chia be 180 million Ghana cedis for this fumigation contract. Right. Transamakan kai baku in sanitation contracts nkwa ni na ye de mazum lion ba assembly who say juma bia ekoso.
Right.
And this oman pani akufado wonim sa contract ameka ho asemi obi se wonim ana enya no konim ho bi because wo mo ye cabinet subcommittee owura osafo mafo eda no emra MPP baye sa contract nyina de enye see a share na yetimi rationalize ni be film ni ehia ne ade no owura osafo mafo eda no question ye bi some ampani akufado ne say sa report no mo de buy eden e no ye fa ho and that day district assemblies common fund ni nyina almost ni nyina air sanitation ni ewie so ya sa baje to ofofro say ye de ko akọ ye sanitation ejuma etini American sisu ni nyina ne say wo hwe taxes ye de aba fuel de aba taxes akosra fuel prices akosra amanfo di ho aboboyi enka mampani akufo adosa ketase hye proya na mo kasa mahama entimi ntwa no because ono eka ho no mo di sika no enka oba yi senko tumi tu ho na mo a enka yebenya enough resources to fight or deal with sanitation ehia se yebe ete 12 frose Ghana for enko tua ye dia ka fuel ho ama eno so edi enya.
Right.
Anti-corruption ye one sector me who say Akufuado ene na ba omo ba ye no. Omo ba ye, ni omo ka so man no omo anye. Na omo de ka ho bebre.
Right. Manase, that is corruption number 1. Yembra protecting the lives of the citizens. A bano to me before ho bamboa. Who say I'm penny with me about them modern.
Emra na John Mahama was so as president. Now, BBC so we are not safe, you're not secure. So, question you who said, O mom met me a year no pa, ye MP some more on my Ghana we protection. I don't see a toda issues be say sia, ye solution to them.
Great. Manase, enti you're moving fee security. Now, for your economy, nankasa. Also, economy, you're fixing power.
Yeah, economy not yet. Me say a price of beer, ne mammy. Now, was sorry also, me mammy, or tiasi, or shadem enum tea. But you are to see a fisher. Fisherman water. And it's a mamma and num tea. Anopa enkwesi enwumre de betchene de ye bete se bibi airborne efredem a eden a yesene maame ehyem no nti eno na ye economy ne ye fam se NDC was some so economy ne ye na MPP wo opposition most to economy no say ye ne betumi afix it wo mo ba ye o ma bubusua esen bibia economy a chese wuti fie na se ubedidi oji so ko bubusua ubetia o ma school fees so ko bubusua se woden na ebia bibi eto chima kakra na o so osiesie aje so ko bubusua sa economy de nye economy betumi aka se economy a na nia omoka se yentia ya no mo se na Ghana for cry entua to ne ade me hu ne se ni nyina eka the poor or incompetent management of the economy emra na wo mo bedi so no normally say MPP na NDC wo mo ba one of the first things somewhere say so mo kwatema port na company a ya pound so onye to e wo port hono wo mo de wo mo company eba na nsema ya na yetete sese wa kofa company ba na se wo ma the contract here wo mfa so bia wonya efree so enti e ba so GC net yen yi omoni enkofa we emra all the time adentina ye pa finance minister ne advisors a wo mo hwe se tax net no wo mo be hwa ne ya wide se bia nipa 1 million ene etua direct tax a wo mo nka se by the time I be free so no ye de be ko 3 million enkrofo mo tua direct tax
right
shops ni omo ye omo ankran adwuma no omo so betumi atua me hu se omo ye sa e be boaye na mmom all the time omo ba wo mo hwe ba bia sika no flow no constant ni akoport ho no omo de omo contractors aba
right
and ye hwe economy na to the extent ye ntimi ni dwumadie tuturu bia ye nkobo busua no busua no bi kra ye boba kwan ye fa so hwe ema ye de sika no ye adwuma no nso enye enti until say be fix sa na ema nyina mentumi nka say economy ne de
okay manasi medase o de jina soma membra studio na afi ye mbeto ankoma twetwe ya so ba wa join ya na watch dwumadi na ogese wo hwe ha Adom TV me dey kwesi asempa Kamaldeen Deputy Communications Director New Patriotic Party Honorable Antonia J. Mensah DC Asitife North in the Omonewo studio. Kamal, corruption in terms of fixing corruption. Mabomo homoding.
Asempa. Abambia ba makasi so earlier on say. So be your crojen be 100% there. Menua, you be lying. E nipa ho dwuma na wo ye. Oni nipa so e na edi dwuma no. E den ya obenya obi a sebi principles agye ato hodom no. On fine den enye dwuma. Na eba sa nso a ye se famra kwan so e make sure say sa nipa no ono mra na eden edi. Sebi memeti ha metima ka say weni we akobokro no. Na sama aka se obi akobokro no nti no ya amfa na amfa kwan paso a ebe trese ampampa wa bokro no a ye say etwe na so no. What I said is vague.
No, but so
I have raised it.
So you know that.
Tina make say.
Monim sir.
For you see
monim say alleged corruption. I was see at the farm.
Absolutely.
But in opposition, a lot of things are near cost when this year by more. More conclude.
Yes, Mankase do not raise red flags like what Manasseh has done. Excellent. Mankase do not point at what is wrong. Yes, let's point at what is wrong. However, ye ntimi enka say ye de sobuabo obi ntino ochena nko ayemfa ahomanko enko hangeno. Yes, me see. Aden.
But would you are buying with corruption the cost?
Party, of course, obviously. I cannot say you're crossing 100%. And you're correct.
Okay.
Obi a hwe me ntimi hwe Ghana for enim enka say nanado aban 100% corruption free. Debbie, there are people within that you are working with, not necessarily the president, who of course am kwa kwa eden e cause problems amount. And also eba na hwehwemu eden ababe the honum na yetma hwe. Nti corruption from 57 to where we are today no. Every single person can point to every government I was say there has been corruption cases in that particular government. Now, you say, fix the country, no, me support you. I support the idea of we fixing this country. Now, fix the country, no, if corruption is part of it, you hear all facets of the country. Sebi, entertainment industry. Proyani kata shebi ekoswana. Yen we say ho ekuafo adwuma proyani kata she ekoswana. Yen we say ho marketing common markets obeko friends makola market obeko Kumasi obeko other markets no e ho so traders omotimi corruption omo corrupta na. Yen drivers ayewo taxi drivers any fuel stations ayewo what is happening there? It is you see a holistic approach by all of us as Sempa. Your media industry, your journalists are your almost corruption a coswana. Because many are young fan is a payola na etuai. Oko program journalist bar, yes, a payola. There was so pay be manner and as an story about and also a corruption. You miss questions. Ubewu journalist ebia obi be bonus bo enye no kure say ebia oni a politician way a canana or money sika and also a corruption. Those things are things we need to try to psych ourselves up. That is why I support the fix the country syndrome.
And you believe these things are wabobosono.
Of course.
Government, everything fix it.
The point is, you see, we are making a mistake.
No.
Not entirely putting the square, the action only to government.
So why
the
is it that?
The action is to the media, is to ourselves, is to every single person, and of course, Omampenyi and a hair in Aso.
And Sana,
a doer. Sana, oh, we should all come in.
Sana more kind opposition. No, said the action agent assume and now say more the action in the share.
You see, of course, Manasseh made a very cogent point. Say NDC our oppositioner, almost say economy there, and yet. Say MPP our oppositioner, almost say economy there, and yet. Now say any party. So it means that acquire say political talks, you know. Some actual realities in life.
Oh, okay.
My point is that, of course, we have seen in Parliament, Obi Aye vetting our saying political talk no.
And you believe that the two parties more opposition, more engaging political talks.
It is obvious that listen to me, don't take me out of context.
No,
don't take me out of listen.
Maybe
it is obvious, say, your politics, you know. And you are not privy to documents that are before you.
Okay.
Until said the documents are before you, you'll be able to scrutinize and go on.
Okay.
But you see, I am happy with this conversation because Ghana members nina eba on top. You nina church ya doing. They are happy about it. Say me and you dear wantem. Say we Jimmy, we are stupid. We using some obscene language on air now. It's not proper.
Okay.
Look at the way Manasseh spoke. Look at the way I have spoken here. I have not insulted anybody. So you're foolish.
Okay.
Men cast will be a stupid. But me try my dream, obi so try na dream. Na nyina ba because no kwana any. Say no kwana any a bibi ba ye be dey atma aso ano, then Ghana will be able to move forward. Some other countries you will not have the opportunity to even speak like this. Go to Rwanda. Yet Hane the Rwanda example. I tell you, freedom of speech and freedom of individual in Rwanda is questionable. Because say coming from a civil war no. Say hard on people will not obey laws and go on. And by extension, that affected the freedom of speech. But in Ghana, me tehana my phone, me videos see and them social media so. Me can me pen me na baby. No way so I can open on baby. The danger it has is that if the insult come out of it, a part of it na yan here, na yan so akwa ye ye twese kan ana ye twe tuo e kunya ho. That is not what I want. Okay. But we can all speak.
Okay, so
against matters.
So we are saying freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Freedom after speech, is it guaranteed? Under MPP administration.
Once again, very good. You see, once again, it is one thing alleging, it's another thing approving. Proving it.
No, come out. Freedom after speech under MPP
it is totally
administration.
guaranteed.
It is guaranteed.
It's totally guaranteed.
We have our colleague journalist who was just taken off air because allegedly he said something about the president. But by management, he said something about the president.
Is it government?
According to the letter. According to the letter that he said was given to him, it was stated that he said something against president, vice, and other authorities, and there was pressure from there to the management to take him off air.
Oh, that is very good. That is what the letter states.
If it's freedom of speech, why would calls money journalist enfi
no I am happy
because what can be
Mr. Mibisa. First of all, the okay nyina is speculative. The can say make say speculative in say. For someone to say a letter has been written with the name of the president or the vice president, what doesn't mean that it's the president who has sanctioned that letter. No, don't do this. You have made explanation, and let me also explain ourselves.
Okay.
The point is that a purported letter has been written. Say, what can be afa Mampenyi, what can be afa vice president, what can be afa IGP, say whatever. And on a private company, woman, or manager say on court and chain. By extension, who say freedom of speech or freedom after speech is not guaranteed. And I'm saying that is whack.
Okay,
that is speculative because the point is that
further info awunim. The same journalist, according to him, received a call from the management. Say pressure mounted from the top to the management or the owner of the station. Say,
my brother,
you are branching off air.
Pressure is vague. Pressure from the top is vague. Pressure from the top. Your inference is that from the top, president.
From the people that want to set you out.
No, let's do responsible journalism. Your inference of the pressure of the top is say, president and vice president.
Come on, don't deny this.
You are doing inference.
You know, it's not inference.
No.
You know very well.
You are able to prove, say, Omampenyi ananipa wasoro no asimesi ena ama pressure no yes say pressure from the top no your interpretation of the pressure from the top say Omampenyi na ka say yin free. That is jaundice. With regards to respect to you, that should be jaundice. We cannot conclude that way. The point is that obi etimi tro baby and our tro na asem na so the mark sebi na e dey ba outer yenye hwehwemu. For me, like I told you, I guarantee and I support every freedom of speech in this country, especially press freedom. The last person who will fight the press, will be the one who said we should remove criminal libel law.
Oh, support it.
Last person, I will fight the press. The one who will fight, say, criminal libel law and freedom, which is Nnawotwe.
Support say you put journalists in the back on air.
Of course, I support. Look, Captain Smart is a very good friend of mine, and I enjoy him on his own. I am against any form of censorship of the media.
Thank you.
My policy, no.
Thank you.
So, but I'm also against say you better not say speculative, creating confusion in the minds of people when the truth is not said well. That's not proper.
If you say speculation, or more I speculate
you don't speculate about, and then hinge on speculation.
Or more I speculate about them. Of course, they are there. If it's speculation, I'm betting me be here no someone yeshi. Indeed, corruption. The ban of corruption fighter. Because if I speculate about you, come out then it is I know you come out. You say as empower speculative and it's not true.
But
won't you come out?
No,
come out. You are a friend. I mean, you come out. But as remember,
yeah. Sempa me that's I. Oh, Mampenyi Jumedi. With the corruption, the corruption there. Awohwa abisi ne. Me no kase. Na said the mini opinion e kan. Enya de a yebetimi abetra mafidie so abekase MPP aban corruption ni. Ba corruption no na me busa me ho ase me DC. Ade abachi bia mesole no any party fee. De obeka kire me say obaji school fees. You obaka kire me say obaje ne bayale ene ne keka ho nyina na dwe nyina no say me DC no ko de sika de me fa nya hwe enti enam say me so me fesa me so mo no mo ne je me ho nti no na me bom ho modene bia say metimi aye enti say aban e bon ho modene na o ye fa kwan ba fa so corruption no e be kofo mo a yetima mu fo so tore bia ye na ye pushi ema amanfo fesa mpanyimfo no eye enem bi but me nka say eno corruption activities no e koso wo baby an bono nti baby ya duru sesia no say the million kan nya de a ye beje ya chinyi wo ho say corruption ko na mom e kwan ya fa so fix corruption no ene de no ya te say oyi special prosecutor say omra ni nyina ya kwan a papa ne fa so a ode e kon atia keta hyehyɛ ene proye this ya te say obi aye bibi anya efa proyere kankan ne ketesha ho e wo se ehwehwemu no ebetimi adadi ama ye hu sampa de ye kan yampa no mani se bebi wa ka bi wa na nya ne kre but then am say e ya amanyosem enti no na enyina ya so ne ye ka Enti me de e free 2017 a mampanyini e bae no de wo ye e de asi katashe de project ko ngana me gitum na me support no 100%. But no so nkyere say is the way you know ya nyintim say yampa. Yentim metra ha me kasese ai aban dwuma dia wadi from 2017 besi de nyina ya gitum dabi. We nipa say de nyina ye nipa. Nti say ya criticize no e wo areas be bia you deserve to see a criticism. It should be constructive.
But
yeah, and yet
it is not just criticism. Ghanaians say fix it, mom fix it, because in opposition, yet the mokafa corruption. As if say mobile overnight, mobile besisano. In opposition, mokasa bind the term no besia wa body montiasie. Ma mobile yenshe bosia mabo. Enti Ghana forecast fix it. The very things are more kind opposition. Say mobile mo be dane Ghana no. And now Ghana for say fix it. Ma fix it corruption.
Me no ka say me gidi say.
Ma fix it corruption. Ma fix it besia bo.
Besia ye dimi enka say ye gbobosia.
Ma fix it CDO. Enti mo nim say besia bo e ade a ehun hia.
No. This is not a fair.
Me bacho me.
Say
come on. Mo ka say mo be fix it galamsey. First 4 years. Mo to me fix it galamsey.
You fix it to a certain level.
A certain level.
And
they qualify for national dialogue.
Yes, tie.
Okay.
And I make me no ka say here. Now busa me say me fi be a galamsey wo.
Yeah. Mo to me fix it.
You tibia fix it to a level.
To a level.
Yes, egusu a ye. Ah me no ka say niema bre e koso che say mampanyina ni abre say de tie bia. Na nanom ne amanyofo ne opinion leaders wo e sa areas na. Ye nyina ye kambo na ye isa galamsey say.
Mo to me fix it some of the party for ye galamsey. Mo to me fix it.
See am no ka say obi ye galamsey pe de mampanyini ne pamfo e de agbo akwa no. Obi a oka ho bia o ye illegal mining activity bia na e be yina pie sanse de e koso sesi ya no de ni abre mi ameti he mani abre mi nua isu ani abre a ye hwe se e betimi etu sa
yet party here ska want to me fix it. Come on baby. Manasi Azure, hello Manasi. Great, Manasi, I'm sure sir what's the discussion is said the koso and you know any final fair fee.
Well, in as much as many or more enyaji on some of the issues or more kana, I was a member of panelists me nuya basupa. Say yebenya government and as a party communicators, amo makasa, send your more kanya, one more enya kwanya so or more interviews near the na one more approach no any we more air count studio you want. Meaning say a month for ebefusa. There are some of the issues or more cannot my dear to mama consider so. Ye to me kasa ye buying the ye from so bia. So we will be a utie sa show you na omo kasama buying. Na omo to ni omo approach say at least ya obo ejo kakra. Esin wana ye mamu bibi kakra no omo e dey attempt die on social media ni ade to attack anybody who disagrees. And tine edi kan me bo mabaso. Me person me responded to Minia Kamal.
Yeah.
Madam for pa. Asama what kind about Captain Smart way ya as or say speculation. And yes speculation. Management Kwadwo Dixon our manager ewo Angel FM. One about Bontia because ni entia ejuma wura say Captain Smart emfa na ejuma ento anase wonko suspension ne kire say wakasa etia omampani wakasa etia omampani abedi kire Dr. Baumia wakasa etia alanchamanten na IGP enti management asama mo kani se ni entia o say ejuma ran ka say Captain Smart enko suspension it just wakasa tia saafwe enti me friend speculation say aban ewo evidence be say wo pressure be amaya eno de ometimi e de atoja back near reasons are official reasons am my and me friend speculation. 2 ye can press freedom mean to me can say you need press freedom cry na nia me pese ye kan say press freedom na ye binum enim no ba form anase eso ete me wie journalism school 2010 June sabre ne sa metro bibia na ehu bia eni ho se bia obi ebe attack me in any way enne sa de no eni ho na eto da so emaye mo omampani no sommo na ye ina wo krom ha ena obi ede journalist bi mfoni ameswale mfoni to TV so se ehu na ya mo no yempa panani so encheye ene ekoku ameswale ede na esi ehwe Omampeni ko ba conference or attack radio so say yeku journalist ba kwa na interested there's an attack on the media. That was a very unfortunate statement to have come from the president, especially when the killers were not found. 2, national security ekoto share modern Ghana journalists fobi ayechi omo edi omo ko national security we outfit ba ko kasi ye bu omo kra and ye seize your laptops near the basin no be to main try bonne cross our journalists ye di international security got to show mo so ye chi omo aye yo saya kaya di nyina obi ntumi e ma bonte meka omampani ni kroma na saade ni sie den e no ye fa ho ye nyina wo ha na ye se David Tamaklo e kwachi ne se wa publish false information WhatsApp news men kasa journalists ye bibi na nya obetumi na media commission na say court. But say yede security institutions ebe harass yomo. Enko we as kra information I see David Tamaklo publish false information kra. Now on publish here afekra no ODH3. All of these have happened. Radio stations are equal to 2 close CB. Radio Gold XYZ na sifwe. Emra mo ye vetting. Muntaka ede by so Kesbin FM ni ade say National Communications Authority website information that on crash so omokra so omonye renewal but identity any target Radio Gold na sifo asa other stations omonye we no oman renew no ye ja omo besin de NCA ntumi ma bonti meka say information that on website so no enye no kre but ni nyina e yade e koso enti say freedom of speech no ne ananka yenim no enye sa na ete eneya me yensem training na metimi asisudua say no kre wenye speculation say ade papa ekoso o man ni mu ne ye praises ebema omampani a bibi koso na enye nso a wantimi enyi ne ho fimu sa criminal libel law ne say or repeal no eno eye omampani John Ajekum Kufuor policy enka John Kufuor omampani Kufuor enyi ntum se criminal libel law no me enyi mfro anya ade Kufuor as attorney general betimi eye free ho enne ye ka free SHS a eye omampani Kufuor ne policy a odi aba educhum anase napo entimi kojire ba bi so eye me ame policy enti amfa credit na mame enti say omampani Kufuor abegi ade for 4 years ni aka free speech and as a freedom of expression na ni obe kan say 20 years ago you repeal criminal libel law no prior dance dey say one more homode in that sector and one more homode because you can education you can infrastructure you can economy work and niema ono ye 4 years obeya mampini no and no e ade otumika
right
now about free speech ade na oko 20 years ago to cite near omampani Kufuor and yes still be as so say no matter how tall your grandfather was, you have to do your own growing up and see or no on say near why finally near me I can so ewo ketas the shane proyeno I am the pastor my year to say I buy beer into me 100%. So so na me to say mra mahama wo so 100%. Now mom at least also me 40 and 50%. So already omo ye ya e be 30% as e de ba ye school kwa ye ko ye market e failure. Now in the past 20 years if there was a single action of a government that destroyed the fight against corruption it is Akufo-Addo's decision to sack the Auditor General, to ask him to go home.
But but already so I can say Oma asking us on coffee. I mean,
no enya no praying na you from ha na mo tro krata yes nsan ase nsem na mo kan sa krata mu your friend say be dia to sensan ase no krado do na entro because o hwe ni o mo ka say okoka say ne o hwe ne passport mu o se ne hometown Kumasi obi a ni ho passport obi a wo Ghana o bia ni passport be bia ni passport bo a say hometown yes ba bia ya wo eno enche say hometown no ntia di nyina beka ho say o domelevu information man na nya credible and so bi ko just see and ka say nya no cra say ya pamene so nkofia eno nya no cra enya domelevu ankasa na ne peso okofie
ante me na se bebre ma na se jina se ma me menko ebusia wa join Adom TV na wo hwe Nnawotwe Yi jumedi ya kasafa fix the country kwame asoro being A+ I join A+ which is a country will we ever fix this country let me fix
when you am da se mechia wahwefo nyina amane de betumi afix it ejina ye nyina yeso ye nyina ye kan ye ho bomu a amane be fix em say fix the country start here na ade ba kon ye manage pa ye tweet bi a gabi e tweet ye on say no de omo ankan no ye nyina gabi ye ade bi na enkoyi a ye bebo na chi saa but that particular tweet no kan say after 64 years no on my way into me yes and yet no na o see ye nyina ye kan bom na ye your mind ye no eno nkrofo enhu eno that was the point we made na eno ntina wo pana mebe nyina na metie ye nyina e wo se no koredie kakra e ba ye kasem ye ntumi ye 100% manase ye okasa asesi ye o ka men so tabe asemo nkebi ya sorry ebi anasa asem no efa Ghana sikasem your mind sika ho better no one can be but about Lighthouse Chapel no one for Ghana sika ho and no part 1 part 2 part 3 part 4 what I say obia will be an bias and your manase nko o kind Quran I'm say 62:4 so I say I'm the God who favors who I wish and you know and I kind Bible Nyankopon say boni bie ni ho aka ni padua no gise adwamambo wo firo ko anim kakra bi pe o se men die ewu eso David okun bi ene na yere wo ye one na yere wo ye ekun no adwamambo no wasen die ewu Nyankopon say is the only man after his own heart enti ye nyina ye wo ye biases but I was no kun die kakra edu time bi a ebe ya de 19 no me ye work asam na omo kan nyina no na metie se ye nyina ye badwin te se ne omo kan se oh ha de atosin kakra ye gusu aye ye be ye nyina ye dwin sa but nipa bi wo ho ma ye omo ho se once na ban aba power no ade na ye fe no bone no de ohun biem but sa nipa na no ye vote let my vote count demonstration no di enim me yes ade ni bi me aban we nkrofo wo 3 omanka so mo 3 reasons into omo feel say me aban no issue obinom se na me pe bibi na manya ebinom se me nyaye e na omo je ebinom se me nya na me pe bebre na how does it work me pe bibi na menya me nyaye e na omo je na me pe bi aka na time na me nyaye na ma ye din menkasa na me ye din na me se ho na me didi anko enka wa so san be ka say ye je said that Jesus Christ be we ase no hye dan mu din na oye ai ade friends consultation anka ekun no ye kasa no na ye ntumi ntino memu ha say aban ba power pe na fe dia ade na hu say ye boni ni nyina adane papa asama Dr. Bawumia kan we will use it against him oman na nkoyi in so many ways ye nyina pediye. If you don't like Akufo-Addo today, what has Akufo-Addo got to lose? We're winning 4 years. He has another 4 years to go. Whether you like him or not, it won't change that fact. So not liking Akufo-Addo and wanting Akufo-Addo's downfall doesn't make sense to me. What is important is for Akufo-Addo to be able to build this country and to have a legacy. And that is what we have been fighting for. Konfoboni oti kromo se krobegu egua ontimubi entinu ye nyina ye nkambom wo ye MPP ni o wo ye NDC ni o This country needs to be fixed. And when we post the hospital be on Facebook, after 64 years of independence, we cannot have this as a hospital. After 64 years of independence, we cannot still have energy crisis. You do like you do NDC 4 side, you do MPP 4 side. So what is the problem? Let us fix it. We compare obisi oh, and Ghana for mon fix mon attitude, mon to tax. Ghana penny on maya, ube shileni pa uti tax, ube budia uti tax. Ghana duabo uti tax and so budia. Because auto budgets olive oil are we be a tariff. We a tax when you're wedding invitation. A tax ne tariff. Adewe. Auto cook was but down for tones who was so. Auto snap so kobudia a bit tariff. Auto budgets olive oil a bit tariff. So sorry, obesum busum uti tax. And so you don't come and tell me that Ghanaians don't pay tax. And so go and fix your attitude. If Ghanaians don't pay tax, who is supposed to collect the tax? Me. Why don't they pay tax? Whose responsibility? Where in the Constitution does it state that the government, the people must change their attitude so that the government will fix the country? Go and read the directive principles of state policy, chapter 6 of the Constitution. It will tell you that the government is supposed to give you a better livelihood and make you happy. If you are not happy, you have to criticize the government for not being happy. Happiness is in the Constitution. And it didn't say when the people fix their attitude, they should be happy. Onipa that's in the Bible, I didn't think that you were sorry near Sanwo police station. And you were sorry, I said, Ubi Abesakra. But you were sorry. Ukwa sorry ba. Nipa besa ya boninti ye wo court and ye wo police station. Send your beya. Omo omunti ya samano. Ye demra kwan beya den. Eni ombe dili. So the nipa that's any on sakrada. That is why wokwa bruchiria. In developed countries, there are speed cameras. If you remove all the speed cameras, every New Yorker, Formula 1 basic room, for speed, how many years are speed camera in New York? Still, for get ticket for speeding. And you know, the human beings will never fix themselves. The system must be fixed. And I'm a Honorable Henry Korte Abaso, Greater Accra Regional Minister. Obey a minister, not traffic, Medina and Circle here, so many places. At the Kuditi at Medina, for instance, traffic was say Hawkers now for 2 lanes. Yeah. And the truck drivers no after 1 lane. And on person on parking. It's like 1 lane pa. Traffic never burning about the 2. What did the minister do? Did he go and sit on radio and say, you people won't sacra na traffic now more year or honor year? No. He went there. Yeah. He didn't even sit in his office and ask AMA to go and do that job. He went there himself with his people, cleared the people from there, we build your flower crowd.
Yeah, no, wire fence.
Wire fence at all. And ensure that Obion Yusuf Bridge, you know, that is fixing the people. That is how you fix the attitude of the people. When laws work, the attitude of the people will be fixed and the country will change. It's, you know, galamsey. One excavator, now the boy will cost you $1.6 million Ghana cedis. Oh, here the bend of tea crash your was escalating. Oh, the better excavator 1.65. So by galamsey. Oh, here the bend. Into excavator, I don't copy bush. A young penny phone is a phone work room hano. And no more Chinese partners. And the galamsey, no. A quick grass. Politicians now war memohana. We know them. And when you pay me no TV so NDC ni baako, MPP ni baako, omo ya argument. Omo ya galamsey. Omo you no more concession the man for.
And I national dialogue.
TV
galamsey.
Menka. Me Ghana
Adom TV.
Me Ghana ha yesu me che obi ante me tie
Human TV pa na pese me hu TV station.
Men kyerɛw. Omo nyina omo concessions.
Omo ka ho na ye galamsey no.
Omo de asase no man krofo no ye galamsey.
Na ye try ho ye national.
Na tu ne te ho no omo ye galamsey argument. Omo sɔre a omo tu ho no omo phone no ring kra na obi kasa concession we aye say owo say nipa nka no kra wo man mu ha. Nipa no kredie na enu oman mu ha se ye nyina ye benya time kakra obi enu on pesco betu ye Rolls Royce abemenya bia mepe adwuma pa eya me ne honorable Ken nam ne ye adwuma na ye pew but send be ya nipa da seni a otie kurase eso ho beto ne nya nsu papa anom eso hu hia. I have traveled this country. Yeah, me ma fa techiman ewurom wenchi ewurom bole bamboy sola wa ebesi tumu about all the way down to Sandema. Minim chuchuga minim wiaga minim wiesi minim fumbisi minim all the way to Mankaragu minim Kodani. I know Ghana and I know the plight of a nipa wo memuha. I have worked with Dr. Anya at Kolebu and I know how people what people go through. Menkai wusa for yaw kaba Kolebu no ko wu ya. Umi enya odo kakra mo man no. Ni yensesa one na ninje say bra asempa
A plus, yeah.
say o man we eye yi anko no de ompe. We yen NDC MPP asem. Enye ntokwa yen fix o man say na gabi kan no. After 64 years, this country cannot continue to be what it is.
But A plus, what share the attitude of the people who say lost in the year, of course, and the year. What share and penny for an amount to what you say on bet me affects it.
When your friends say, a penny for now, omu sa attitude na ya de sacra mine. Ya de some, yes, they don't.
And they're natural.
Yeah, I'm sure no one may see or mine in the last few years. Akufo-Addo be president of Ghana. Na enipa e wo gidie bi say ye nyama mpani bi an eni den a or what the courage to make decisions.
Ah, mama mpani Akufo-Addo na nya den.
Pacho me kamba. Na nani ye den. Me kamba. Adia ba ko Akufo-Addo ye ya Ghana fo nyina bo mo nsem an pa was when he chose Martin Amidu as a special prosecutor. The country was lit. Like, damn. For a president to be able to nominate a special prosecutor from the position, somebody who is not in his own government but believes that he is the one who can do the job, this is a new Ghana. So now Akufo-Addo Yi say ombeche NDC4 because only NDC4 were issues.
That I know you're wondering.
Hypothetically. It's an educated guess. Because sanka oyedi na kan this if wasama ka me sure so owo ho ko you okay all tata yarega no bia nka hwe o de call mo side no o de call safo mafo ho no on the issue by but what I say yes and penifo are not ready and they cannot tell any pan of woman no to be ready to change any attitude. Jose Mourinho unim no unim how many times I sacking every team. What is a Yasaki team in Yanada? Teams are Jose Mourinho acquire Yasaki in Yanada. What is a Yasaki team players in Yanada? A trainer. Because to be a leader, you have to have the skill to put competent people in certain positions. Nanado, nene ni yedin. They say nene yedin biom because.
Adi na man nene yedin biom.
Because, mumu nim na now. Adi ba kwa me ye ma nana. And they say, I went, Tamomoka said, Atamelsi asumdie hene, Atamelsi at me catch uncle for say, most in Nnawotwe in a pentokwa. And 2016, last rally trade fair, I was a speaker on it was our rally, you know. And I said that NDC for Atamelsi lose election, Omoko electoral commission so mukukunipa. Nnawotwe lose election of court. Nnawotwe on pay gidigidi. Nnawotwe on pay on yes handy palo gidigidi. So I wanted Ghanaians to know that who pass on be hene moma and only Nnawotwe ni asumdie hene no. But baby ayegina as a country no asumdie hene to me rule your mind we. They said ye hia jataw. And I just say be the honorable Kennedy Japan be president. Because no. And as NDC mu kra when NDC mu a ono so nani eden sa. Yeah. No come on what we woni nyamre sa. But Nnawotwe I believe in Ghana, the best man for Ghana, and I done this all for. Asem papa bia mate. Oye. Enyi kan nipa wunyi a me ya abofra no na me dwen sa abofra. Wunyi a ene wo bebre wo ho a nanka wo be ya because of age no ye nyina ye papa na ne edin wo nana na ne edi but wunyi bi level bia na wo bi wo ho you just let it go. It's Nnawotwe there no number 1. Nnawotwe is a very nice person. too nice to rule Ghana. Jesus Christ was not nice.
Mate.
As a Pharisee for Nkwasi Afumeni asempen. No ya kwara na Pharisee for nenyi pa. You cannot be nice and rule this country.
Bless me, that's it. As I'm drinking, I see how join here and I watch you now share. I Adom TV, we here live at Sempa 94.7. Over to me, the messages are banned. You be activate phone lines. Now what me have and check. You be call University of Ghana campus. Now for students here, what was here? Any match train come out.
Asemba come in 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, sure. Obesa reacted to BB.
Yes, just
8 minutes. So can one.
Okay, 8 minutes. Okay, that's fine. And let me do some about me. Because I will call interviews or something. Okay. Anyway, Minya Manase Kasaye. Na otwe asema mekaye ekosi baby. Na meka ni say my emfa sobo no enko straight enko bo omampanyi and our vice president say we actual letter say ya ka bibi nyabotre ya ka bibi aform ntino ya yi journalist bi asinchen. Point I want to make is that it a fact say Kojo Dixon and a tro sakratan. And I want to say, however, what is their own indoor management rule as a company? What investigation went on by Kojo Dixon to have arrived at the decision of writing that letter? What I say? Now, Hanum says the fact say Omanpenyin di aba letter ni muno. Then of course a Omanpenyin and a buying and I instructed say treat journalists and kusinchen and not a speculative.
Come out in.
Then that was the point I made. I'm just seeking clarity.
The details of their course, you know.
Management.
Over details of their course.
Of course, I have details. I have what I read in the public domain. There, I have it.
Okay.
What is in the public domain?
Okay.
Say programmer.
I won't need other details. Okay.
But my point I want to make is that it is the president or the vice president or can say young control letter NUOB.
Okay.
Management in a year as to whether we can establish say president and the cast management won't throw away and our management the tina say edo mo pay a throw letter now. That is a matter we need to investigate. We cannot speculate that. That's the point. Now two, Minya A+ can send me. And of course I agree with him entirely on that matter. Law enforcement in general in this country. And they will say yeah, then ultimately we'll achieve the aim of fixing the country.
The law enforcement.
That's the point he made. The point I was making is say.
Why I said yeah.
Okaso being of course, and all of us. The executive is the law enforcement arm of this particular government. The three arms, executive is a law enforcement body. Of course, and I agree. Point I was making is say, Yenka say Okaso obi and to your taxa. So why and Shani Pani say won't go to your tax way obi to ya and say untia. What I say? So it is your duty to ensure that say 12 or 100 also obi to ya. Then such a person mechanism must be put in place that on team dodges at all. He must pay. What I say? But of course, the caveat here is that ya Vanderpoy, NDC Vanderpoy, Tamaoye a mayor. When he sought to push, say Abugulushi, only the right thing. The blackmail was coming from his own party that time. I didn't Juma Opesa say a vote. He relaxed. Samson and MPP Monso, example I mean about Henry Kote, which is a great job he has done. What I say? Don't be surprised that there are people who sit somewhere and say, I didn't know they were vote so. It might have not come out, but there are others who will say that. Nti sa suban na etie mu no enya aban ko eka ye nyina efa ye nyina ho no is an matter ene Kamal te ha nanton na mefiri ye bia na police achi obi nanton wa fomoto wan share element wan ye say or say Kamal or contest primaries nti a friend say intention maybe to come and contest again to become an MP my main friend or a political figure no one can send police no nyame at that point you know bia na Kamal so aka said be my main friend police na me small friend police that law enforcement will not work. So you can't fix the country. I support it, but I support it in the context say that is why I entirely agree with A+ position. Okay. But of course, finally, Domenevo, which my brother Manasseh brought up.
Yeah.
You see, let's clear this matter very well. Somewhere Article 33 or thereabout, it tells you, say, if you are not happy, you have access to the law courts of this country. You have the right to insist on your right in this country. Domlevo is a very knowledgeable person. Great guy who has done a great job for this country. Say, a top baby now officer, where the IIA media, Atuchima, test the laws. Go to the law courts and prove wrong. And we'll be happy about that. At the judgment, a judge of 40 minute judgment, no, be actually even in law, it's accepted. After the judgment, you can sit down and critique a particular judgment. Yeah. Even if it was wrong, it will follow the person for posterity.
Okay.
So my point is that for someone to say, I'm buying a stacking, then we are being economical with the truth. No, but the point is the matters are clear for us. Okay. Whether or not documents now we could buy, and some we try, let our demand say, over procedure on leave, have we tested this in court and where have we? Okay, so we don't sit down and just
for example, we should try to raise one particular issue about hometown. That if he buy mobile say we're quoting hometown wrongly. So simple. Passport be money
so simple, test it. Simply, no, if you know it is wrong, test it.
Or passport, me boy.
Hometown. I'm saying don't use your discretion. You are not the law.
Come on.
Test it.
It's a question. Passport and if an actual hometown.
And America say, I'm saying that if you think me not wrongly, my brother comes out to say what trouble be against me, allegations. No correct. Of course, I have a duty to contest that action in court, which I'm saying that
simple question. Kama, where are you? Kama, passport be money actual hometown. Bibi wumsa, yes, no. We move on.
Granted, say no correct, another muye was not right. And I'm saying that did we test it?
Kama, so that you are not asking my question. Now just ask about hometown.
No, you're not getting me clear. I'm saying that.
That's okay.
Say me the hometown, say me you free. You money say papa. Oh, contest it.
Oh, come on. So still fixing the country. In fact, ya galamsey. Near galamsey so na wansa. Me come and answer. Enche me come and answer so. Especially in your area. Also galamsey koso. Galamsey fight first 4 years. Enti me entu asie. Ye twaso national dialogue. You go straight to anamo. Da ben na wo area. Obe to galamsey.
Yo, my area city north. Yeah. Hona Nimont juma.
Yeah.
Na the man say baby mining activities so say Nimont the ya takwa me ade. Na manfo bi so galamsey wonche. Na dangwa kufu ado wa ma se obegu adwuma no. Oba se kwan a ye fa so ye saa activities no enye kwampa esensuo esensase eseye kwaye nti yempe kwan be fa so e betetia mabuno omani je ho timikai oba ya no se e manfo no a omani je ho no nko takwa school of mines nkosua adwuma
yeah
nti uba TV no from nyanipa be se 56 ya omakosua ya mama body grata nti ye no omo transe aka se ye hwe kwan a e be fa so a ibenya ba bia ma omo ayo madwuma na face so enam tete a wo manya nti no ombetimi ade aye adwuma bra omo kremu land no going forward say omo ye adwuma nyina akoso de kaaye eye say ese ebie community mining e de ma wo mo which eno na ego nhye so a ebesi say ye to aba wie ye transition nti ye ntimi enye ye men kaka say de omo ye no eye na so me davinye because a certificate of one baby omo ye no ne dwumadi omo die no and say kwaye nsi obi ana ho but no so makwan ma obi nye illegal activities e wo ho nti sisi abi aduru ye say ye ne minister ye yi ne sesia say ohwe kwaye ne former gudie tuo so ebe ko benkrum na wabie kwan ama ye na ye nya baby ama e mabunu no edi adidie minister asma me kan mabunu mo wo ho no etime
honorable DC ye court district now ye president at the district enti na we in charge obetimi put your own measures enti wo fix anything your ministers as president at the district what fix it
ye tell say asase a eda ho nyina no e nananom aman hene e na hweso ansana obi benya tumi say okọ ho as Stephen of the assembly ye dwumadi ase die wo nyina ne say ampa na asase ye ne dia no gitum say o de ho mam ye dia small scale mining na wa ma wa tworo bibi dia ma ye dia ma minerals commission na assembly ne so ahwe so ama business operation permit assembly no me da no ya ye krado se ye nya asase no se ye de ma manfo no a yes ye be ma business operation permit ama enu pokora be boy am ye timanya IGF kakra ho enti mententran me bompa ye se ya me yadoma e betimi anya community man no e de ama manfo na ama omu kwan amwa nko ba bia ni month e ye adwuma so enti no many activity dey ogba hon ma ye ni abudi pa sisi am no ka say no e ni sisi so
on say kadisi wo ka so ye president no enka sana so o hwe decentralization o hwe act na enka that is the best but this wo hoyi this year name say this year name so to ho na excavator si trucks na be si ne oyi assembly na ni mo let's say ye kire baby afia this year ni power but no and ma membu ye din enka mampani we DC no give him the power we regional minister give him the enka was a regional minister kra no ye fa wa ya ma regional minister the power to choose DC or person ni ye adwuma na mampani we dwuma nyina ye interior local government ministry now ho no local government minister na wo hwe na ade no aye the bureaucracy no aye adwuma but DC wo hwe o dey say DC photo ben for pressure to abi
DC and DC power ni hosa
power wo ho but na ya kan
limit
asempa galam say
order from above
order from above to proceed baba
collective fight
now what you do now be so we share Adom TV what join here makwa Emma watching Manasi Azuri and that's why I'm Manasi.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Manasi.
Hello, Papa.
Great. Metion, can our final question, ma? What shall Galam saying to Kwei? You bet me very successfully.
And some maybe or a same maybe clarification be A+, the that
is expected.
For some time now, on social media, I think it is not born out of good reasoning. So we share lighthouse story, Ottawa, semi debate firmly. In journalism, you have two things: opinion and the news. And to say we publishing news, we bet me I'm an opinion on the news. And Emra, like Mensa Otabela Semi by the story was told. It was the news. I didn't offer an opinion as people wanted me to criticize him or condemn him. Lighthouse by so the news have been reported. I have not offered an opinion. And this campaign that is going about, I think it is ill-informed in the sense that Emra DKM issue by Obia Kaso Manasa come and condemn the DKM. That was 2016. A woman Kufia Mwabe Bank and so said Sembaye. Obia Kaso Manasa come and condemn. I didn't condemn anybody. Friend said over before there were 7 banks and almost about 340 microfinance companies. Eba Obia Kasamanasi come and condemn
9 banks.
But Emra Capital Bank by your meaning so Otabel is like a father to me. Obia Shas so Mudi Matemose Manase. Banana Kamobi. And no and I may person may catch A+. And your dear may
Shubai.
Kwesi chuma mene no eye djuma da o ma no afa phone call phone a friend o ma na so mo te send ade enti se ne nyame mpembu ba ne ho ba sem na obia edi na tem yes ma na so so pie na be ka ho bi na condemn na enya ade ameye because okoye si a obia da ka o ma na se so be Bible tia be ka tia Otabela na nka nya wo sanya wo ne papa yi tia so wo nya asema so kwani na wo ne no aka Ono A plus or na semba na obia e di na tem. Na me koka ho bia. Enya de be ye because me no relationship be. If the story has been told.
One bet me afre me che o mana se na me no tipai. So me ho ba asem na obia ba social media na ka. I didn't expect you say bia. Obeba bon say won't defend me at least because of this relationship. And they're trying to say, the news has been told. Yeah, the NACO court, our court, and Semna, change so manance, whatever pay, party, we are close. And to Brabonte, never try to be born a senior amount for Kaya. Meaning, said it was the wise thing to do. And yet, but there are people in our life that you don't go out to attack when the story has been told.
Okay. Right.
Two, or can say me say emphasica or minor and sika, but in central Jumano, it is not only when the nation loses money. You'll be a friend in human rights. Sebi emphasica sem but will be to me abuse of human rights. I will report on it. Obi koji see obi kofa obi assassins and same A plus become one sem grandma a whole lot of issues. It doesn't have to do with loss of money. Final one I make sayaba question say or see here obi an initial shit na or the abuomai because Nnawotwe is too nice. I don't agree with him because here obi an initial shit. Yenya kromfu an initial shit. Gidi but also we are contracts are bonnie for a cosinano or canhubia. We won't get anywhere. Ye be or integrity. I'll be to me or say yes, sir, or say yes. We hear near drink no one can show minister near my show see any on a quiet. Now, no idea bagalam say fight no one. Yeah, what DC be all studio hall. As some of my person may be son say. Say ne oman penny akufado ehwe DC for nyina say DC one na we head of the district security council say me hu say galamsey ebi apostle ewo woman sinimu a the first na men say me yiweji me sure say DC bia be deploy police for ne security for on the district mu no ama omesi galamsey anokwan na se na A plus di kan no. It is common knowledge say Crawford do na e o say nka omokun etiasa galamsey politicians no near politicians anya MPP for nko NDC and MPP for depending on obi an aban woso they are involved in some of these activities and the ministers fighting the galamsey no up to the presidency woman ni mama mudi enima mo esa enima nyina ekoso enti ye betumi adefeat galamsey if only the president, this president and any future president is prepared to deal with his or her own people who are involved.
Okay.
And task the sector ministers and the DCs. Say galamsey who say koswa natural resources minister, regional ministers, DCs, say a cost to Volta regional minister, and this year, a cost one in Peshasono. You be with ya now over follow through. I'm sure say people wouldn't want to lose their jobs, so they will do the work.
Right. Manasi, I mean, I say, why? No, you fancy me. That's a baby. Manasi Azuri, a freelance journalist. What join here? Adom TV. Now watch you made in August. I wish me didn't question sempa. You better call the University of Ghana. Now, for now, that's it. I join the students in the Biohona, and I want to think more, fix the country. And I ultimately can take over now for students, you know, only I want to think more.
Yo, asempa medase metonka na magison so e University of Ghana. Me ba so PMO e wo Commonwealth ho. and many student ever have babedi nkomo. So when you say Twitter na dey start here, student bebre na na dey omo hu agim e Twitter. Mo nyina every Twitter no mo send your comment ahodo. E dey by na ya babeto omo ha. E pese ye bisa won say face the country no. E sign port e na what ase enkrofo be dey by say e was here fix your brain and say na fix the country no. And we should fix ourselves. But e pese any omo di nkomo na ye bisa. Be yaboko.
Boko.
Fix the country, no. Won't you see your home? Anything?
Machia Ashafoni na. Fix the country, ne dear. Mintia Sakra won't say, or mine and Quay. Inti and Benifon or so, or more a fix the country, no more yet didn't ever go a quamoa, a beboy. Now, so, yeah, my penny for pressure, or say, so you're warm. Yes, we are fixing on Sano Omode and Yamagua Quemo, Bibia Cototina, or mine Yama in me at him.
And all circles are open, baby, I was here, and then you or I was emptying for fixing.
Say, school has here. School had the never be brave, I can say a car, in we. In there, no, be a bed for but see idea or say a fixed country, no, a Bibeca school, no.
Okay, my miss out. Fix the country, won't you say what I'm saying?
Country need a case problem won't dia and yet small. I will begin with the leaders, then down to the subordinates. Ubia will problem. Fix yourself. If you start with it, it will get to fix the country. Now what to come now but you can see there will be in nam basa. All these things, if you are trying to fix it, people will come after you. And our top one also so and yes they see everything going on. But DNT so me, I'm saying that if they fix that place, we also fix ourselves over here. So it's a two-way thing. So what I say, yes, fix the country, not just say no. We should take an act on it. We should look at the top and we should look at the bottom. Yeah, we should fix the top here. You are going to fix out up there. As my American.
And the cost within baby baby I will fear DNA cost or constituency baby or two about baby or free and yen to I would say I was setting penny for fixing.
Me abu 2020 abapamanto because they are no more me I saw everything going. MPP and NDC Papa Bieni they will come and lie and do nothing. So what I say, they will come and lie and do nothing. If you look at where the school we are in right now, accommodation, you can't but they will not bring any money. Footballers look at what is going on here. Obi bus school level 100. Me want my accommodation. Me nyemba be compana. You come and sit here and you are telling us that hey, we are going to give 25 million or so. That's what I know. 25 million to footballers. Look at the modular system that has come about because of this thing. Yet now their friends a 2-track. This thing shouldn't be something. You see, look at the pressure on students. 6 weeks. What can we do? What to now want to sign the assignments now want to, but the government is not willing to help us too. That is the thing. If students are to get out to go and demonstrate, you will see the anger that will come out of it. You will destroy a whole lot of things. By a council, no be hiding. They are trying to stop us that we shouldn't come and do anything. Water problems need to be a cause now. They've seen it. If you go and complain to them, you feel. But our demonstration asamaba.
Okay. Water problem the myangasa kwame face bi and no pay me sorry and my nyan so enware na me dia ba do. Obani what is the problem? Fix Ghana, fix your country now. You say fix yourself before you fix the country. When you arguing.
Yes sorry you know. Who said nipa bebre e ka se am fix the country no. Asem ne buy no. Nipa bebre e ka se nipa nanga se wo man ni mu no. Wan ka se won fix won ho. Ebi nso sinti amanyofo anase mpanimfo wo manim no won mo mo manim koyi na na metimi aka afa ho ne se nipa wo manim na nkasa ne se pese o manim ko nanim a egian yeso dodo na se nipa o manim ankasa so fix won nanso sempo o fix won ho a so mpanimfo a wo o manim so obetimi aboan ana yemfa ne se obi a patriotic citizen no ayere ne ho onom nsuo a odebeto bolem obetua ne to obey ni ese nyina nanso so yesa ne nyina na se mpanimfo na wa ban nim amfa sa ne nyina anye impuntujuma amfa mo man na ye be fix country na enti no kwasɛm ɛwɔ ase no sɛ ɛhyɛ ase fi yankasa yɛn hɔ nanso ɛmfa wo sɛ ɛhyɛ ase fi yankasa yɛn hɔ no mpo no sɛ mpanimfoɔ no wɔ aban no mu no ɛntumi amfa sika kakra yɛnya ɛne nneɛma ahoroɔ no ammoa mɔman no ntu mpɔn a yɛbɛsen agyina baabi agyine no a
yɛgu so adwitwe nkɔmmɔ ma me nso mene wo wie no ɛwɔ ha na menkɔ ne sɛ face the country yɛmfɛsi yɛn ho ansa na yɛafɛsi country anaasɛ yɛmfɛsi country ansa yɛafɛsi yɛn
ho Ghana edi 64 and you so many problems are a high with the youth until who's almost started to fix the country or Twitter no youth ni be because of a buffoonti or ba Twitter ebe contribute to that agenda no mimi who said do na jina leaders ne so because a day na atobonia ama 64 years still a Ghana ntimi ntumpon your mineral resources your gold your diamond but your toma brofo na kupu sesi ni asa koto ne back I mean ediana baboni mimi hu na ebiem mi hu say leaders no e make the decision na e say followers no ediso yemfa bibi say ya hyemra say unum nsu a sachet water no unum wi a fa rubber no eto bolem ya said ye citizens na said say be yes but ube hu nkrofo a omonoma no mato atwene mekai corona time na police for ashase hwe nkrofo a omonum nsu a na omode to form no yamomo a clean ho nyina megide sa no mani bi na say leaders no e put in place said the be time bia no say yehu say yenua bi di pure water rubber ato form a ye betima mani pa no di atum ebiemu nso government no or adwuma me dey pay what the minimum government no adwuma because Ghana no unemployment rate e was soro o share 2016 na ye unemployment rate e was soro pa anything na government ni introduce napco so the be ya graduates a o ma wie school abebre na ani adwuma ye no on betima ani adwuma ye enti me hu ni say leaders no implemented this kind of policies ne favor with the citizens na time bia no ma be ko yama na a collective responsibility as ye nyina coming on board nti fix ye ho na leaders in fix the country no
ma meji wadwen kire nso mfiri ho so wadwen ye osan.
Okay, so I would touch on only one aspect of it. That's to say we join you some akonya na say yen church mu I enema yadwen so I'll just touch on one aspect of the fix of the country. So my understanding is just to compare Legon routes to the whole country. So if you can check on Legon routes, we have very good tarred roads over here, and they are every corner or aspect of it is just tarred and it's in asphalt. So if you compare that to Ghana and you go to some aspect of Ghana like northern regions, brown and some corners, you could see that some routes are not very good and they could cause all sorts of accidents and the rest. So if the country can check and specify and correct all things leading to that, I think it will help fix the country. That's one aspect I want to just touch on it.
Obeni, ma so when you are doing telephone, so
hello, Dr. Yene. That's in his ultimate at least no the very last comment in Yambra studio. Na Yambetwaso our studios. Why? It was your University of Ghana students and any Dachin in Nanayao. Dachin come on live if the campus of University of Ghana, Legon. Great, ain't it? Great. And there was for young corner for young share His Excellency the Vice President. Tweet out the by young show screen of young Kawasam. For currently Vice President, the tweet, you know, and that's no. Now, Osha, I'll say our records of fixing problems. As we are 4 months into our 4-year mandate. The job of government is to fix problems. This is what we've been doing since 2017. The COVID-19 pandemic has shut down the global economy and caused increases in price of commodities such as oil, cement, and iron rods, as well as overall cost of shipping. Nevertheless, it is very important to place the performance of our government over the last 4 years after inheriting an economy with no meat on the bone on record. Ours is a government that listens and cares. The facts and data speaks for themselves. Trust President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Hashtag help fix it. Okay, in terms of that's the tweet from the Vice President. Now, let's share the very last aspect, maybe Anna Okasi and trust His Excellency. Who GD woman penimo say fixing here bebas.
Egumano say Okasa wo GD wo mampenimu a. Mampeni no going to me here. And omo mu ne ombe no so no oni akaka krebi. Nipo ne ombe ye egumano. Oma short it. Akaka of course.
But I recall they said they have the men.
Your Boy Scout.
Or say
Boy Scout.
Boy Scouts in HSA.
They have the men. They na Boy Scout. Men be any baby. When a Boy Scout.
You know what name?
Oh, Chiake. Kakrebi. They have a few men. Papa Woom. What you say? Some about Honorable Henry Cote.
But when names are men now support you.
Na yes, nyame bo Adam and Eve no nim say garden ye be ni. Nyame kra bo wiase no no ho na me names obi wo men na later so ni men na. We news.
Later what be say Boy Scout.
Boy Scout nti no na dia nyame aye no no ho na nipa ye bia na ye.
Kama din ka Boy Scout no.
Na kama abayan wubu kama me nua kama kama brabo ni. Me no no. Mene for me am de no be kwa ntimu ni. Ada o pese me break me fast. Na time na dey akofio. Onim issue ne say.
Yeah.
COVID-19 ya yeka ho ase. Menia ya boka 19 billion. 19 billion Ghana cedis. That's about what 3 billion dollars. John Mahama be president no per Chinese loan 3 billion.
Yeah.
Ye twen China or money nyina ma 3 billion ma man. We have spent 19 billion on COVID-19. Yet then. Abidjan for spending 19 billion omo. Tanzania for spending 19 billion omo. Congo for spending 19 billion omo. Nkrofo bi afade we hu. Nansi ameti airport. Say cases no bebre on person ya as starting years kabium. Omo bu papa no. Papa no nti asam na e koso go krom no na nti.
Really?
Onti enye ni nyina omo nipa na omo twa no omo asam omo be ka kire no.
Really?
Na ye kan say na omo di ebi o hot me ebi o ho a oti o. But me patch say he doesn't hear from the right source. President need you. Me ma call president ho someday. Call president ho sometime because na newspaper wo nyina ye na e bo na baso. I me hwe na me sere ye. Yeah. Ya mfa kwesi practice dey na nto ho ma na ehu asema kwesi practice. And me I may not agree with what you have to say about me, but I will defend to death your right to say it. Say what you want to say and let's go. You have spent 19 billion and I can tell you that people chop that money. That 19 billion, no? Why do we have decentralization? Why do we have local government? Tell me one DC or MC in this 19 billion. Tell me how the assembly was involved.
No, but the point is, at least the 19 billion, so yes. Accounted for.
Account for about 30,000 human beings every day. Or 40, if we have calculation, that means that they cook for about 40,000 Accra Sports Stadium. We cook for everybody every day in Accra and Kumasi. And count how many cooked Serbian. The fact of the matter is that they have omebu papa no. And omebu kunta their command.
But see you said
in Malawi they spent 6 million and the president was angry. 6 million the president so on here. In Ghana we spent 19 billion and the president said we should clap for him. Never patch on 1 minute. The issue is that they have chopped the money.
Who and who?
Those who are in charge have chopped the money.
And see, if indeed on my discarded a president and crack it.
Now on my account in the day, on my trying to saying yeah. On my what plane our president did to at the end of the year, now you're saying to 60 million. President the travels costs 60 million in a poor country like Ghana for 9 months. Yeah, entertainment for Flagstaff at 1.9 million. What you say? And you know, so what I say sika ni ho a na do na catch and say yet sika so as accommodate. And you normal way na my accommodate yet sika so accommodate no. And if you have a country your budget for the year 130 something 130 something million. Yeah. and you are finished spending 19 billion. 130 something billion. I finished spending 19 billion. Senka Nanado. Emma decentralization in local government in the year Juma. And COVID-19, yes, but the DC, bra. Assembly members, Mombra, the constitution even states, the local government act states that answer a district never call meeting, you know, the members should go and inform the people the agenda and come and listen to them and come and tell the and no normal local government here, Juma. Nani pa baku jina Kumasi Sports Stadium so no chair and will be answer like beje. What don't think that you're too about for?
Okay, and they say under Nnawotwe the country is bleeding power.
It's not only under Nnawotwe. These things have gone on. The reason why I am always focusing on Nnawotwe is because the marking scheme I use for Nnawotwe is totally different from what I use for John Mahama. I cannot compare the man I believe is competent to somebody who is incompetent. You go school. One yard. If you also say Anthony Wood cry. Or no, they said they be already. When I was say Papa is incompetent. And Nnawotwe must understand, say, those of us who are talking, we are not disappointed because we are looking for something we didn't get. We are disappointed because we believe in him. When you been there,
there's a
yes, it is the belief that we have in Nnawotwe. Now, me, you say John Mahama, way you say one year say ya. If I'm and then MP before cutting up programs, then they do comparative analysis with the same government. Now, panel. With the same John Mahama, now you see John Mahama, the panel.
Can you be not my vice president? Yeah.
Now, Obi Abetina say, oh, now say we cry. You see now, or soft robber, and no arm robber at the area. Now, soft robber could be at the near can. We say last week, arm robber no could be at
there. Come on. They say, Minia, over near A plus Cana. Now, over in fair, objectively, or patch say, nay, you cry. In the beginning, it may mere comparison crowd with any. That's the impression.
My patcher said, "No, yet."
Very good.
I didn't hear you say a year. Say now your tone, color TV, a quarter black.
I am only repeating what you said.
And you are not repeating. You are not repeating. You are right. So me make us answer me bold. The not me quarter watch am. My customer okay.
Oh, you see their customer.
You see, na nye na Ghana for asesa. Yeah. Akoni eye.
Akoni a omugidi se eye.
According to
Ebeye. Oh. And yet, come on, you see
the point I'm
now forcing the president.
First of all,
Bakama Ojitum said,
you know, you has to see your Casaunia. People want to do
me say who say a normal His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Bawumia what kind the trait no or the enduma ya ye esoso of course one fa no anka ho but this is the preamble of what he actually brought out emma ye enduma ye timi ye employment ye create ye okay and a fact say o my ye timi Edru baby, na 2,000 something nurses every school, Montimanco school. Or Mampenny and Ado Baye, or engaging over 4,000 health workers in this
country. But still Ghanaians are saying fix the country.
No, listen. Oh, please. But of course, I'm telling you what we have done.
Dear Maya.
Ghanaians know.
But they say fix it.
You see, that's the point. A positive and a positive.
And see, don't come and tell us the way. Tell us how you will fix it. That's what we need.
You are telling me to fix it. Yes. I have just told you, say, I'm a mandate 4 years and 4 months now. And so far, out of the 4 years, 4 months, when
and when you just also the catcher say when you hear
no what fix it there won't fix it and say
how can you impregnate your wife? No, how can you impregnate your wife? And come tell us that you have impregnated your wife.
There are some men who are married and cannot impregnate their wife.
Yes,
everybody knows.
So you fix it.
The point is that if
when your wife is pregnant,
fix it.
Everybody will see that your wife is pregnant. You have to come and tell us that
evidence.
Why? If your wife has traveled to Tamale and you are here, they are
asking you to answer. Of
course, if my wife is not here, I'll tell you. Protest and criticize. Now, in the form of critique, Yenka who say we ought to be constructive.
Thank you, Kamal. Honorable DC Bacha, Breman, Bedasi. Honorable DC, final comment. Then be Kamal Bacha.
Yes, so final comment. Yeah, to me, Kase, medical comment. The president is not doing well. Many other customers, I cannot be at church, and there may be an hour expect to say, I'm packed. So, all the over show will be I expect to say, oh, yeah, on yeah, and my own are other dear Necoso. Yeah. President Aye Jumana Abidruno. In the first 4 years, the man was here. The second 4 years, or 4 months within the 4 years.
Our forming the government.
Our forming the government. Let me tell you, we won't pay us over because I'm in South Georgia. One young kind. Young kind.
And they'll grab on.
It is our 4 months here. I'm a secret. Or they said, what's your shassia or they penny for who did that the human eba? Yenya receive Musa. Naka crack or the village.
But this is 45 near.
That's what I said. I was for Honorable DC Antonio J. Mensah, SCT Phenom, District Chief Executive, and what's in the Kamal Dean, Deputy Communication Director, MPP, and Kwame Kwame as usual, we name no. The end of was Bebre, say, Nnawotwe Yi Jumedi, within the Asempa, Sudan Coma production team, cameramen and women, beautiful ladies, Omojina camera. Motivation at the man guest.
As a cameraman, woman, no. Like Adom TV, my idea, like camera phone in I am. That is, it is very beautiful. And also one day, we come on. Yeah, like very beautiful women. Women empowerment. Very beautiful. Adom TV, indeed. Now, boom, also boom, Dino, be who I say. I'm a deal about props. Oh, that be a new beard. Good morning.